Sebastian.
Hi, Sebastian.
Today I'm talking about something you may interest in. So the first one is you may heard of a quote. First practice makes perfect, which means you can do anything well if you practice enough. But how long you practice can be called enough, right? There's a theorem called 10,000 hour theorem, and it is claimed by Malcolm Gladwell, and in his book Outlier, and he claimed that the 10,000 hours theorem it can be succeed in any field. And take Bill Gates for example. And Bill Gates started his programming life at the age of 13 and become a software millionaire. And so how can you reach 10,000 hours theory? And you practice 8 hours a day, 5 days in a week, and for about 5 years to meet this rule, or 220 hours a week, and for about 10 years. Wow, 10 years! Wow! Such a long time, isn't it? So, So you may think anyone who meets this rule must have the so-called grit or have the perseverance. But today I don't teach you how to grow grit or become a diligent person. Actually, there's something wrong in this theory. And we take an easy example. Assume that we sleep for 6 hours a day, and when you are 20, you have sleep for 40,000 hours of sleeping. So you can sleep well. Really? No. For now, I've never heard someone who specializes in sleeping. So how can be perfection? How can be perfect? And it's my topic, elaborate practice, and it's claimed by Professor Anderson Erickson. And elaborate practice doesn't act as how many times you practice. It acts as you need to discover what worked for you and what didn't work for you after practicing. So the idea of elaborate practice is to get a clean sense of something particular part that can improve your skill. So the next time when you practice, you need to concentrate on something that can improve your skill. And this graph is the expected learning curve, and you can see you learn slowly at the very beginning and faster but after practicing many times. And there's a fatal when you become proficient. But you just expected. The reality is this: you may encounter many plateau or even downhill when you find out you can improve your skill after many practicing. So up to break through it, and the elaborate practice. The point is to get a coach or a supervisor, like your language teacher or your fitness coach, to improve. To give you feedback, the feedback from the coach is aimed at you need to help you find out something good for you, can improve your skill. And there's some tip I want to show you. And one is you need to set a reasonable interval for practicing, because deliberate practice is hard mental work. So you may easily get tired with practicing. So get a reasonable interval is very important to avoid you distracted from other things. And the tip 2 is you need to track small interval of improvement. Like, for example, when you practice running, you set your timer with millisecond, not second, to easily show what you improvement, easily show your improvement, and to motivate you to continue practice. And the last one is to study how expert practice, not expert performance. And the expert performance is endless practice behind the curtain. So you study their practice, can find out what you need. And the last one, I think everyone come to Toastmaster in order to improve your oral skills. So don't just come here to talk, and use deliberate practice to improve your oral skills. Thank you, everyone.